Dear student, today we start chapter 4 basis of accounting. In the previous 3 chapters I taught you theory base of accounting, in which I taught you accounting standards, principles, concept, convention. Clear? Afterwards I taught you introduction of accounting, and in the second chapter I give you introduction about the terminology of accounting. Every subject has its technical terminology which I taught you. Now today there is a chapter 4 that is called basis of accounting. So in accounting there are two bases. First is cash basis and second is accrual basis. Now what is cash basis? It is a system of accounting in which only cash transactions are considered. This means revenue is recognized when it is received. So yeah. Now who will follow this system? Doctors, lawyers, nursing home, hospitals, reputed companies like Coldring, Surf Excel. If you are having the potential to sell in cash only, then these companies can sell their goods in cash. Okay? Now revenue is recognized on receipt of cash only. What does it mean? The moment you are having cash sale, only then it is going to be recorded. This doesn't mean that these type of organizations do not do the credit sale. They are doing credit sale also, but when it is going to be recorded in the books of account when cash is received. So in cash basis, following expenses are not considered. Example, outstanding expenses. These are those expenses for which services have been taken but amount is not paid. Prepaid expenses, you have paid something in your extra, like your prepaid mobile recharge. Incomes, accrued income. Accrued incomes are those income which are earned but not received, and income received in advance. This has come before the time and purpose services are yet to be rendered. So these are what? So these things are not considered in cash basis of accounting. Advantage is it's a good system of accounting, but sometimes it's not possible in nowadays scenario that you will do cash sale in cash only. So sometimes it creates a problem. It's not possible for every business enterprise to do business in cash only, because every business is not having so much of the reputation. But nowadays scenario is that nobody wants to pay the things in cash unless the things of imminent emergencies. Clear? So this is restricted to the certain kind of organization or professionals only. Disadvantage is that it does not follow the matching principle. I taught you matching principle, which shows that expenses shall match with the revenue earned by the business enterprises. Okay? Now the second is accrual basis. Here both cash and credit transactions are considered. Okay? Credit transaction. Here revenue is recognized the moment transaction is done. For example, I gave you the introduction about the credit cycle. In a cloth industry, only the retail shop consumer is going to pay. From the mill to the cloth seller, there is a credit cycle of 90 to 120 days. So there is only the person is going to pay at the shop only. So credit cycle of 90 to 120 days. So under accrual basis, we are going to record the transaction in our books of account. Generally, it is adopted by every type of the business. Revenue is recognized when transaction is done. The moment cloth is sold, it is going to be recorded in the books of account. Clear? We do not wait for the cash to come in. Here, both type of expenses, that is prepaid expense, outstanding expense, and incomes are considered or recorded in the books of account. Nothing is excluded. Clear? The benefit of that, it is more scientific as compared to the cash basis of accounting. It shows a complete picture of profit and loss accruing to the business firm. It discloses the correct profit and loss account and depict the true picture of the business enterprises. Disadvantages, this is as simple as, it's not as simple as cash basis of accounting. The accounting process is too elaborate. So preparation of the accounting is sometimes it's very difficult and cumbersome, and lots of formalities are required to be completed. But generally this has been adopted by most of the business enterprise or companies or firms. This is restricted to the certain companies only who are having very high reputation or possessing immense cash, or in a monopoly business only cash basis of accounting is considered. Now I will explain you how it affects your accounting by an example. understand how accounting is done in cash basis. Afterwards, I give you an example about the accrual basis of accounting. See, here is one person, Mr. Ashok, had cash sales 3,90,000, credit sale 1,60,000, expenses are 2,70,000, out of which rupees 80,000 is yet to be paid. Yet to be paid means services has been taken but amount is not paid. So this is an outstanding expense. Clear? Now being a cash basis, we are going to consider cash sale only, not the credit sale. Out of the total expenses, 80 is yet to be paid. So how much we have paid? 190 only. Clear? Now we will find out revenue for Mr. Ashok for the year 2018 and 19. Clear? So revenue cash sales 3,90,000. Credit sale is not going to be considered over here because it's a cash basis of accounting. Less expenses. Expenses are total 270, out of which 80 is yet to be paid. This means cash paid for the expenses is 190 only. Clear? Your revenue for the year is 2 lakh. This is your net income. Only cash items are considered, cash sales and cash expenses. Now see how we are going to solve the same numerical in accrual basis of accounting. See here both cash and credit transaction are considered, so that we are going to consider both type of the same. And all expenses, all type of expenses are considered. So this means outstanding and paid, both type of expenses we will get. Now see under accrual basis, revenue of Mr. Ashok, cash sales 3,90,000, credit sales 1,60,000, total sale is 5,50,000, less expenses. Now the total expenses is 270. Here we are going to consider both the expense paid as well as outstanding. So subtract 270 from here. So net income under accrual basis is 280, while in the cash basis it is 2 lakh only. So this system is considered as more appropriate and more accurate. Okay? But it depends upon you which basis of accounting you want to follow according to your business. Just solve 3 or 5 practical problem. I will attach you the image. Thank you. Happy learning.